In this tutorial we are going to learn about select command. Now the select command is used to make queries. A query is a command that is used to pull information from the database tables. So select command is used to get the information from the database tables. Now the syntax of the select command is select from. Here these two clauses select and from is compulsory. The select include the column list and from include the table name. Now at last we are going to put the semicolon. Now where clause, group by clause, having clause and order by clause are not compulsory here. Now let's consider this table and make some queries in the SQL database. The first one is selecting from all the rows. So to select all data from the table we are going to use the star symbol. So when we write this query, select star from student, all data appears with the column names. The next one is selecting particular rows or columns. Now in the select clause we can specify particular columns, and for specifying particular rows we can use the where clause to put some condition. Here the first example is to display serial number and name of all students. So we have written select serial number this and name S name, because the column name is S name, from student. Always remember here we are going to put the column name. Here as you can see the column name is S number, so that's why we have written S number, and here S name, so that's why it's S name. So here is the output. The second example is to display serial number and name of students whose serial number is more than 6. So where serial number is more than 6, then we have to put the condition here using the where clause, serial number is greater than 6. So only those rows will appear whose serial number is more than 6, that is 8 and 12. Next is eliminating redundant data. So redundant data means the repeated data. So distinct keyword eliminates redundant data, means the duplicate data. So here in the example you can see to display cities from table name no redundant data should be displayed, so duplicate city names will be excluded. So here the query will be select distinct city. So distinct is the keyword, city from students, so that's why here Jorhat, Dibrugarh and Guwahati. Jorhat is repeated twice but it's eliminated. Then the next one is using column aliases. So column aliases means giving any extra name to a column while viewing the data. So here as you can see in the example, S number means serial number and S name student name, and we are giving the aliases name is student name. So that's why here in the output instead of S name it's coming as student name, that is the aliases name. Now next, condition based on a range. Between is used to select a range of values. Now as you can see in the example, here select S number city from student where S number between 1 and 7. So here both 1 and 7 will be included and the numbers between them are included. So the output will be 1, 4 and the city will be Jorhat and Dibrugarh. Always remember only those columns will appear in the output that are given in the select clause. Next is condition based on a list. In keyword in used for selecting values from a list. So in using in keyword we can compare more than one values. Here in the example you can see to view details of students who live in Jorhat or Guwahati. So as you can see here we are using the in command and within bracket we are writing the Jorhat and Guwahati. So those values which have Jorhat and Guwahati will appear. So since star is used, so that's why all the columns have appeared from Jorhat and Guwahati. So Dibrugarh is excluded. Now if we want to view those students who are not in Jorhat or Guwahati, then we can write it here where city not in Jorhat, Guwahati. Next is condition based on pattern matches. So like keyword is used for pattern matching. Now percentage matches any substring and underscore matches a single character. So underscore is used when we want to compare a single alphabet. Now here in the first example it is written that to display name of students whose name ends with 80. So since 80 at the last, so that's why before 80 we have written percentage, means anything before 80 but at the last 80 should be there. In the second example we have written here to display name of students, so column will be name whose name have second character U. Since here U is the second character, so we have here used underscore, means here only one alphabet is allowed, and after that U, then percentage. After U anything can appear, but before U only one alphabet can be placed. So here the output will be Suraj, means before U it's S and after U anything can be there. Next is searching for null values. So is null is used in the where clause to search for null values, and is not null is used to search for non-empty rows. So here in the first example, to display name of students whose phone number is not given. So here in the where clause we have written phone number is null, means the name of students whose phone number is not given. And in the second example we have written to display serial number of students whose phone number is not given. So here in the select clause we have written serial number from student where phone number is not null, means who have given the phone numbers. So null values is searched using is null, and non-null values is searched using is not null. And the last one is order by clause. It is used to sort the result of query in ascending or descending order. Default is ascending. So order by clause is used to arrange the data or the rows in ascending or descending order. Here the syntax is select column name from table name where is optional, then we can write the order by. So we may use or may not use this where clause. Now here the query will be to display name of student in descending order of serial number. Phone number to display the name of student. So we have to write select as name in descending order of phone number. So we have to use the order by clause. Phone number DESC. DESC means descending. By default it's ascending, so if we don't write DESC, then it will arrange the S name according to ascending order of phone number. Here since we are using the descending order, so null value which the Puneet have in the phone number column will be at the last and Anurag will be at the first. While viewing these outputs, always refer to the table that I have shown at the starting of this video. That's all for today. Thank you.